Hey guys, yeah, I'm just sitting here at work. It's really late at night at my workplace, which is kind of awesome. Sitting here just watching a bunch of Blue Table Painting, a bunch of their videos because they're awesome. But I'm just sitting here, let me flip this around. Hopefully the camera doesn't screw up while I'm talking. But I'm just sitting here sort of musing about Warhammer in general tonight. I've been kind of working on some stuff, as you can see over here. I've got plans in the works for the 40K game table that we're building at the store. Just to give you a little preview of the awesome that is to come. I don't know if I've actually made a video of that, but if I have, I haven't. I will have to do that on Monday. But here is the table building plans. The table itself is a huge 8-foot by 4-foot built out of foam table, and it's going to be a cityscape. We've got highways already built on the base, and we've got it to where it splits up into 4 pieces. It's going to be comprised of 6 districts, which you can see I've started the work for the Manufactorum district right here. Just some laying out of how I want the buildings done. And then it's going to also have, I did the math, it's going to have 24 buildings total. Because of the hardboard sheet that we're going to get. Then it's going to have 12 ruin tiles. And then after all that, I ended up having some spare, so I'm going to also make the Big 4. The Big 4 is going to be 16-inch by 11-inch buildings. You're going to have a landing pad, a 2-tiered landing pad. That's going to be huge and allow all those various skimmers and flyers, like, devilfishes and various other things to land on. A huge Manufactorum multi-tier building, which is essentially just a glorified, huger version of these. And then a Grand Chapel. The Grand Chapel is going to be kind of neat, because that one I'm going to try and actually get some bits, like some Space Marines, to put in these little corner areas right here. And then the ammo yard. The ammo yard, I'm thinking I'm going to end up putting a bunch of crates and barrels in it, and then elevating a bunch of just ramps and various things, as if some Imperial Guard have gotten in there and suddenly fortified their position, which is a good idea. But no, I'm sitting here and musing about the hobby in general. Sorry if my hand shakes. Been exercising a lot lately, and my muscles are all sorts of screwed up right now. But some things I really like about Warhammer, that, working at Amazing Wonders and helping out over there as much as I have, some things I've really found that people who play Warhammer and get into it long term are some of the nicest people you'll ever meet, because of the fact that, unlike a lot of hobbies that are oriented around gaming, you can't afford to be rude to others. You have to be nice. Because if you're not, then, honestly, no one's going to play you. And it lends itself to people who have discipline, who have, good personalities, that know how to have fun, all these different things. And, yeah, it's a really good hobby. I mean, there was a point, I'll be honest, where I thought, maybe about a year after getting in 40K, so that's about 3 years ago, that I just thought to myself, why did I spend all this money on this? I mean, I honestly looked at myself and I thought that. Of course, at the time, we didn't have a whole lot of good local stuff. Let me check and see if this thing's still running. Yep, it's still running. Of course, it never runs during my battle reports, but it'll run tonight. And, this area has always had a problem with gaming stores, but Amazing Wonders has really flipped that on its head quite a bit. Different people have different opinions, but I think by far it's the best gaming store that we have ever had in this area. I don't know, just kind of musing about all these things tonight. You all are going to see a lot more videos now, because I've started working back on 3rd shift again, and I have weekends off, so hopefully I'm going to have more time on my hands when I'm actually not at work, as opposed to the schedule I've been working the last couple of years, which was Really hectic and really exhausting, and I frankly just didn't want to do anything video related. I also got a new computer, which I think I've told you all that before, but I'm not sure. The new computer is really awesome. I have a feeling I'm going to have to get a new camcorder because my old camcorder, while still good, and I'll still probably use it between now and then for some things, my phone, which is what I'm recording this with now, has a higher quality camera than it. I need to get myself an HD camcorder now so that I can really start trucking out some good quality video for you guys. Hopefully I can start turning this channel into a little bit more than just 40K. I've got some ideas for posting various things like I used to do in the past with riffs, and maybe do something like that in the future. Though it's not going to be an every session thing. That was really exhausting and time consuming at the time, especially with like every week games. I'd spend a huge chunk of my week just editing the video from. Yep, so it went 6 minutes before petering out on me. That's the only thing about it, is that where I have an Android phone now. Yes, I gave in. I got a smartphone. It's somewhat reliable, but I would like to have like just a little small HD camcorder. Nothing fancy. Other things that are in the mix. I have a lot of really good friends now. Yes. Feel good people that I hang out with, because that's saying something. I remember, just like 3 or 4 years ago, that I did not have any close friends, any people I could trust. It was a series of people that just, screw over after screw over after screw over. Once you get stabbed in the back so many times, you stop caring and you stop trusting people. And yeah, I have a lot of people that I can honestly say that I would take a bullet for now. A lot of them, I hang out with all the time. I stay extremely busy now. I have more projects than I probably should have. I decided to start writing my own RPG, which I haven't really done much work on because I've been too busy getting other things taken care of. But I will work on it eventually here soon. I've just got to get a couple of things like the 40K table squared away. Once that's squared away, that's one project off the board. Won't have to worry about it anymore. Let's see. Double check this thing one more time. Yeah. Y'all don't really want to be looking at my mug anyway. Let's see. My mom was sick for a while. I don't remember if I told you all that or not. I might have mentioned it, but she was sick for a real long time. She's a lot healthier now. Family's doing really well. Let's see. What else is going on with me? Job's doing good. Family's doing good. Gaming is going good. Staying out on weekends now is amazing. Being able to actually have my weekends off. Let's see. Picked up a bunch of new RPGs this year. Unhallowed Metropolis, really good. I'm starting to get into more of the niche RPGs and not just the general ones. I play a lot of World of Darkness now. I've been playing that a lot for the last couple of years. I got out of the LARPing thing. It caused too much unnecessary drama, I think. It was more than I was willing to handle at that time. Let's see. I'm just rambling today. I'm just rambling because I'm at work, I'm bored, and I want to post a video. I haven't posted anything in a really long time. I've got a number of financially interesting projects that may be coming up in the future, which I will be plugging. I think... Oh yeah, I have to post that video that I took at my friend Katie's burlesque show on here. I'm possibly going to be working with them in the future on some stuff, which will be kind of cool. Katie is a friend of mine that works over at the game store, and she does some pretty awesome shows, which you should check out. And I will definitely be plugging those in the future on here for anybody local that wants to come in. Or if not, if you want to drive, 4 states just to see her show, you can do that. We will completely recommend good hotels for you to stay if you just want to come out and do that. I don't know, a lot going on, a lot of interesting things. I really don't have a lot of time to play the video games that I've recently purchased in the last so often. I made a huge purchase on the Steam sale, Overlord Collection and Fear Collection, which my friends loved the hell out of watching me jump while playing Fear the other night. They all enjoy watching me get the shit scared out of me, where they're so used to playing in my World of Darkness games. This year I have ran several World of Darkness games. I ran a Hunter campaign. That was actually last summer, not this past summer. I ran a short Hunter campaign that only lasted a couple sessions before all the players just sort of petered out on me. A Changeling game that lasted well on 6 or 7 months that had some pretty heavy roleplay moments in it, which I thought were awesome. Let me check this again. Still going. Good. Wonderful. Then I've been running, over the summer, I started reading Scion by White Wolf. Now, I will say this. Scion is a really neat setting. Think like Percy Jackson and the Olympians, but now stretch that across 5 more pantheons with an additional 3 if you also get the companion book. The thing I will say is the setting is wonderful. Like, the entire idea of it, the fluff, the concept, the rules, not so much. I really don't like the Exalted rule set that much. I mean, it works for Exalted, the second, because they based it on the first edition, I think. But the second edition Exalted rules, I played in a session game of it, and I didn't really get a good impression of it. But I played a game of Scion for a while, and I didn't like the rules. So I decided to convert it over to the regular New World of Darkness rule set. And I've been running that since, I'd say, June, July, something like that. And it's been going pretty good. We've had some epic moments of quite a few things. They're getting ready to hit Demigod, I'd say, in the next month to 2 months. They're getting close, or almost all of them are at the tail end of Hero. For those of you who don't know, Scion is stretched over 3 books where you start off as a hero who is the son of a god. And you slowly, through gaining legendary deeds and acts and stories, ascend to a demigod and then a god. And the overall storyline is that there's a war going on between the gods and the Titans, which have recently gotten loose from Tartarus. It's pretty huge. I don't particularly care for some of the pre-written stories that they have in the books, which they have a lot of pre-written stories in the books. So, try it out. You might like it, you might not. My personal preference, I can be a slight elitist when it comes to my RPGs. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Take a look at this. That is the duck. Howard the Duck. Yes, I work. Shut up, Howard. Nobody likes you. But no, I work at a Hilton hotel, so yeah. Let's see. I've started running about once or twice a month. We run these World of Darkness demos over at Amazing Wonders. The first one went really well. My tongue is jumping out of my mouth, apparently. Need to get a new car soon, sometime in the next year or 2. This one's starting to really die on me. But, my brother and me are keeping her running. I don't know, I guess that's most of everything. Just a little update, a little something to let you all know that I'm alive and that I've got things in the works. And I think I'm going to get back to work on these little plans for the board, because if I get them all done tonight, then that leaves me the weekend to possibly work on some of them. So, I will see you all later.